You gotta come back. This is your reading, child.
This is your moment.
She's like,
come on.
so many smells.
Princess. She loves smells. She's smelling everything.
Well, it's interesting.
Her nose is always on
Gets
the ground.
information from smells.
Because the boot, she's letting me know what the boot smells like. And it is like a musty, sort of like acidic, but not acidic smell. And I know what the barn smells like too. So it's like foot plus barn plus creatures.
Yeah, we were
I've never had that before.
We were at her horse party yesterday, and my boots are over there, and that's the smell that River is telling Olivia about.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Em!
And I'm Liv. And this is Janelle. And we're your Meta PsycKicks. Today we're going to be talking with Janelle's cute pupper, River. And then there's also a spirit in her house.
There's
so
a
we're going to
couple
talk to
spirits.
And there might be some
spooky things,
Some
but
spooky dark spirits.
we'll see.
Yeah, get up here, bonehead.
The boots are a great smell.
Oh, good to know.
Sorry. That's weird.
So this is her dog, River. So we're going to first do the pet reading. So she's going to, read her thoughts, communicate.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it a little bit? Like, how do pet readings come through for you?
Okay, so since River is so clearly alive, when I do pet psychic readings, it is just that. It's my psychic ability that allows me to see present and past things that are associated with River. And animals also communicate. It's like telepathically, I guess, because I know that other animals will tell each other things. And somebody actually asked us on TikTok yesterday or today, well, do they communicate with body language or like telepathically? And my impression is that it's both. But when she talks to me or I'm talking to animals in front of me, it's definitely telepathy, and they show me thoughts, feelings, emotions, and images that they experience. And it's super funny because when I talk to animals, I see everything from their perspective. So like a bunny rabbit really close to the ground, dogs closer to the ground. It's funny when they talk about food, especially like the other day I was reading a dog that likes getting scraps from the table, and I see it from like the table's view.
Yeah.
It's great. So when I first came in the door to meet River, she's not what I thought she was gonna be, because I've only seen pictures of her before. She's so sweet. It makes me so happy. I just got done saying that she's like sunshine and petunias, like pink petunias, and it makes me really excited.
What does that mean to you? Like girly and happy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. She's just adorable. She's such a polite little lady. But she immediately told me that she gets treats, which most animals do. Usually the first thing that they talk about is their food because it's important to them. Some animals aren't as food driven, but usually most animals like to talk about their food because it's a big part of their life.
Right.
Yeah. So she's like, I get these treats and they're crunchy and kind of dry, and I like to chew them mostly on the, she like chews on the left side of her face. And I was like, okay. And then she turned around and she like looked a little bit over by Emily, and I looked where she looked and there was a whole box of milk bones, and I was like, oh, okay, those are the
Favorite
treats that you like.
Right, she likes milk bones.
Milk buns. Yep, she gets milk buns all the time.
Is there any other treats? Just milk bones.
It's stuff from BarkBox. But
Does she get like
likes
beef
those.
Jerky treats?
Yep.
Yeah.
She really likes the jerky
Those are
treats.
real exciting.
Oh,
She
new
smells
treats.
the boxes, but you wait a while to open them.
Yep.
It's not like
Yeah, I do. I wait because like I spread it out.
Oh.
Like, I get 2 bags.
special treats.
Yeah, I get 2 bags, and she gets those milk bones. So like, I don't use them as quick as I should.
Oh, she's such a lady. Because when the bark boxes come, she smells the things that are inside of them, but she like patiently waits.
Yep.
Whereas other dogs would just like eat the box, but she doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, she does. I've had them sitting on the floor. I've had it sitting. It usually sits over on the counter, or over on the table, and she does put her nose up to it and sniffs it and gets all excited. And I take 1 or 2 toys out like at a time. I don't give them all to her at once. She gets excited, so it's like every couple of days she'll get another toy.
That's awesome. She also told me that she likes to sleep in bed with Janelle, and I looked at Janelle and I said, does she sleep in your bed with you? And she's like, yeah, most of the time. And I said, she loves all of the blankets that you have, like too many blankets. And you said that you sleep with extra blankets on the bed.
Yep, I put extra blankets on the bed to cover up my comforter because I don't want
Dog
comforter.
hair in there.
Yeah, the dog hair and dirt and anything else, so it helps protect my bed and it's more comfy.
She makes herself into a burrito.
Yep. She does. She curls up in a little ball next to me on my side.
She said you don't put blankets on her a lot, but she wishes that you would put blankets around her and wrap her up.
Okay.
Burrito! That's really funny.
I'll do that.
She's like a human.
Yeah, because it's interesting. I was reading a dog the other day, and he sleeps with his owner, who's a child, and he doesn't like being covered up with blankets, but the little girl covers him with blankets all the time. He's like, stop it, it's too hot. But she's like the exact opposite. You don't cover up, and she's like, I just want to be a burrito.
Yeah.
How do I get under this?
She does. She's tried to get like under like my blanket. Like not. It's mostly like playful, but like I don't. She's never tried to like when I'm like sleeping.
Right.
I've never also like
Jellybean
blanket
likes
on
to
her
go
either.
in the blankets too. We'll just like pick up the blanket and she just goes right in.
Funny. She also lives with 2 other dogs, and she was telling me that the other dogs go to parks or places more often, like outside walks, and they tell her about it. And she's like, well, that's fine. I don't really care. And she's more happy.
Wait, how do they tell you?
Oh, animals talk to each other in their minds telepathically, so like the same way that River is talking to me. They also
They can do that with other animals.
Yeah, they
Because
can.
they're like more open, right?
Yes.
Right.
Well, animals don't have egos,
Yeah.
so it's easier for them to embrace that. But animals also do
So wait.
communicate through physical things too, and like sounds. I'm not going to discount the entire scientific field of animal behavior, because that's.
So wait. If we didn't have egos, could we speak telepathically?
I don't see why not. Why do I get your thoughts all the time when they cross over the barrier?
Interesting.
Because you've put that into
Happens
existence,
a
and
lot.
some reason
A lot
I
of
pick
times.
up on it.
I'll be like, oh, and then I'll just stop talking, and then Liv will say it, and I'm like, I hate you.
It's just
Get
they
out of
don't
bed.
they don't have barriers. That's why when I go into when I'm in the same space as them, they're just like, hi, I'm super excited to talk to you. Or sometimes they're not. Every animal's different, but there's not that barrier, so the information just flows through.
So do they have to? Do their thoughts have to cross a line in order to get to you?
I don't
Or
think
you
they
just
have
access
that
to it?
line.
Got you.
That's why they're able to talk
Ah.
to each other.
So that's why you can hear my thoughts, is because it's past the ego. I've gotten over that.
Yes.
Like over the wall.
Yeah, like they were going to be in existence, but
Got you.
they're not.
And then how does it come in for you?
Your thoughts?
No.
Oh, it's the same way with my mental medium stuff. It's thoughts, feelings, emotions. She was actually showing me smells, and I haven't gotten smells before, but I guess she really likes smells. She also told me, and I didn't know this, when we first got here, she was looking at Emily and then looking at me, and I was like, interpreting the information, which I shouldn't do. I should just say things.
Yeah.
But she was showing me, and the way it came out of my mouth, because that's what I thought it was, oh, River has seen someone that looks like you before, and Emily's like, she's already met me. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So she was excited to see Emily.
I knew her when she was a puppy.
She's like, I've met this person before. I'm so excited. I've seen her before.
Yeah. She remembers me.
My other friend's dogs. We go over there. We were just over there. I don't know, earlier in the
Is
week.
there a small black one?
Yep.
That's the one that she likes. Is it a boy?
Yep.
Okay. The small black one that's a boy, she loves. She thinks... So animals communicate with smell, as most people know, and she's giving me this smell of what he's like, and it's like a warm, musty kind of smell, but like clean. I don't know. She likes him a lot.
They love playing. Like when I go over there, it's weird because like she'll send me a Snapchat of like Leo is his name, and just I don't know if it's the dog tags or something, but she starts getting like excited and looks around. And she has this little like bark that she kind of does, and she's woof, woof, like she hears it. I don't know if she thinks it's him or whatever, but anytime she sends me that snap, it's like she gets so excited.
I think she's when she goes to the dog park, some of the other dogs, like the ones that you live with, like she doesn't mind them. She just like they kind of bother her sometimes because the way she thinks is a lot slower. She's more analytical and calm.
Yeah.
Whereas the other dogs are
They're
more
like opposites.
emotional. So she thinks through things, whereas other dogs react to things. So I think when she goes to the dog park and they talk or they say things to her, she's just like, she's not a mean dog. It's more like she takes what they have to say and then moves on. Like, that's very nice, but I don't really want to, engage in that type of activity. So I think that's why she's drawn more to the people than the other animals. And I think that's also why she likes what was his name? Leo?
Leo.
Leo's not like the
Reactive.
dogs that she lives with. He's
Yeah.
more like her.
Well, they're Australian shepherds, so they're like naturally like
Herding dogs.
And
They're
so they
"I
want to
gotta
like,
move."
yeah, they want to like herd her. So like they run and they play and it's great, but like I notice sometimes like she does kind of want to be like, hey, like back up, like she just wants to get out the door and like go to the bathroom and do her business.
When you take her to your parents' house, you tell her that you're taking her to her parents' house, and she knows that. So like you feel like, oh, she's not in her own situation. You kind of feel bad keeping her there, but she like is okay with it.
Okay.
So don't feel like you're taking her somewhere else or whatever. And she's out of her element. She's fine with it because you tell her, and she knows that.
That's weird. She knows that
Well,
from you telling her.
Yeah. The other thing too is Janelle talks to her, but I've noticed that a lot of people talk to their animals outwardly, and I do. I talk to my cat all the time. But Janelle also is a little bit more quiet than other owners, and I feel like you say a lot of things in your head to her, and she gets it. But yeah, like sometimes I feel like at the end of the day you feel really drained, and you feel like you have to do things that you feel obligated to do, but you don't want to. And she picks up on that, and you're kind of like, well, we should do this, or I should do that. And you talk to her, but then you say most of what you're thinking in your mind. And she gets the whole gist of, like, if you're talking about her or just your day. She's very, like, emotional.
I do. I talk to her a lot.
Mm-hmm. Or about her. You think about her a lot, and she knows you do. Pet readings are my favorite.
Yeah, they're real chill.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome. I saw the side eye. You're a good creature.
Okay. Oh, Mom, this is really bothering me. It is so uneven. The whole time, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, it's so crooked.
You can fix it.
It's so crooked.
I don't like.
It's recording still, sorry.